So, about The Acolyte, one of the most hated Star Wars shows before its release. When I watched it myself, I realized that it was so unnecessary. This is a good show overall to watch, and not just because it is Star Wars. This show was mysterious, and that aspect I really enjoyed. I don't get why so many people didn't like this show and said, it's not Star Wars, before the release. And they were right. It doesn't feel like any Star Wars we've had to date. There is no Empire, there is no rebellion. But that is the point. This is a new era of Star Wars that we have not seen much of before, and therefore we do not know how it is to be interpreted on screen. I am so heartbroken by this scene here, not because this Jedi was killed, but killed by a mere throwing knife. And yes, the knife could have struck her in the heart, but how many characters in Star Wars have been struck by a lightsaber and survived? I think that this is a real fumble on Disney's part. Now, about the antagonist of the first two episodes, May, Osha's twin sister, we do not know much about this character, except she seeks revenge on the 4 Jedi that were stationed on her homeworld when it was destroyed. I have 2 theories for why she seeks revenge. Theory 1, she believes that the Jedi destroyed her home. Now, we do not know for sure, but her second Jedi victim drank the poison he was offered willingly, begging for her forgiveness. We still do not know why this is, but this would relate to my theory. Theory 2. She is convinced that the Jedi left her to die with her family when we know that she was presumed dead by her sister and Jedi Master Soul. But what we do know is that she is serving a master who may be a Sith, but let's not forget what Darth Maul said in The Phantom Menace.
Who designed the treaty? At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
As far as the Jedi in this series, we can definitely say that these Jedi are peacekeepers and not warriors like we saw in the Clone Wars. One Jedi custom that stuck out to me is that the Jedi do not draw their weapons unless intending to kill. I like the inspiration of the Jedi robes from the High Republic books, along with what we see in the prequel. I will admit, though, it was pretty odd seeing Star Wars without an occupation of the Empire or First Order. And I think that is what makes this show special. Comment and leave a like if you watched this show on June 1st. Tune in next week for more videos on The Acolyte.